Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. I hope you're all okay. I know it's hard, day after day being at home and trying to get your work done, but you are doing a brilliant job, and we've been so impressed with all the work that you've been sending in and all the messages we've been getting. So keep it up, everybody. I know it's difficult, but you can do it. So well done. Right, let's kickstart this lesson by getting ourselves moving. Okay, everyone jump to your feet and copy me. Okay, we'll start by bending your knees and just moving up, swinging your arms forwards and backwards. Okay, and once you've done that a few times, take them outside and keep bending those knees and swirling them around the front, swinging them around the front and back the other way. And as always, keep a nice big smile on our face. Okay, well done. So I'd like you now to hold your hips still, but move the top part of your body round. Okay, well done. Do that a few times. Okay, and now opposite hand to opposite foot. And coming back up. Okay, well done. Brilliant. Okay, and then feet up. Okay, bring those arms up and across the body. And there's lots of times now. Okay, and bend your knees if you're doing it, and punch down to the ground. Okay, right, and now some little jumps with those arms swinging. Okay, and every so often we'll put in a big jump. Little jump. Okay, arms swinging and a big jump. Little jump. Keep going. And a big jump. Right, wait to do opposite feet. Opposite hands, opposite feet. You can be very energetic. You can jump as you do that and bring your arms down. Okay, and then bend your knees, opposite knees. Well done. Okay, brilliant, everybody. Quick jog on the spot. Going right way around, punching to go. And are we ready to get on with some work? Okay. Okay, if you remember, I left you yesterday with this question: 3 numbers that are different, whose sum, when you add them together, and product, when you times them together, is the same. Well done if you got the answer as numbers 1, 2, and 3. If you add 3 and 2 and 1, you get 6. If you multiply 3 and 2 and 1, you get 6. So fantastic work if you manage to work that out. I will be leaving you with another one at the end of today. Right, today it is the 3rd of the 2nd, 21. Can we write our waltz to count on and back in hundreds? When you are writing this, underline the date and waltz. Beautiful joined up handwriting. Pause the video, off you go. Right, for your starter activity, you don't need to print this sheet off. If you have already, that's fine. But if you haven't, don't worry, you can work from the board, from this board. But we are going to write down the amount that is shaded in each diagram. The first one has been done for you, 1 part out of 10. So the answer is 1/10. You don't need to worry about writing it in words. So in a moment, I'd like to pause the video and I would like you to write down the amounts that are shaded in grey for each shape. Pause the video and write those down in your book. Right, well done. We'll just whiz through these answers. The first one we already knew was 1 part out of 10, so it was 1/10. The second one was 2 parts out of 10, so it's 2/10. 3 parts is 3/10. 4 parts is 4/10. 5 parts is 5/10. 6 parts is 6/10. 7 parts is 7/10. 8 parts is 8/10. 9 parts is 9/10. And when we've shaded in the whole of the shape, you call it 1 whole. It could be written, and I've got it up here, as 10 parts out of 10, but that is the same as 1 whole. And then you count back down: 9/10, 8/10, 7/10, 6/10, 5/10, 4/10, 3/10, 2/10, and 1/10. Okay, well done if you've done that. Now for today, I want you to do a little recap on some of the fractions that I'm sure you will already know. So have a look at that and pause the video and write down how many pieces this shape has been split into, and therefore what one section would be called. Well done if you worked out that it was split into 6 parts, so it is one part is 1/6. And the next one, pause the video, have a try. Well done if you said it was 4 parts and one section is 1 part out of 4, which is written as 1/4, and we call it 1/4. I'm sure you do know these. Right, this one, pause the video. Well done if you worked out if it was split into 7 parts and 1 part is 1/7. And finally, this one, pause the video. Well done if you spotted it was split into 10 parts and 1 part is 1/10. I'm pretty certain most of you will have known that, but just wanted to recap that with you. So well done. Right, let's have a look at this meter stick. Remember, how many centimeters are there in 1 meter? There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Remember, we did that a few weeks ago. So what fraction of a meter is each centimeter? Okay, if there are 100 centimeters in a meter, and we're talking about 1 centimeter, the fraction is 1/100th. A centimeter is 1/100th, that one there, of 1 meter. Okay, so what fraction of a meter is 67 centimeters? Pause the video and write down the fraction you think it is. Well done if you wrote 67/100ths. So what fraction of a meter is 84 centimeters? Pause the video, jot it down, and let's see if you're right. Brilliant if you wrote 84 out of 100, because it's 84 centimeters out of 100 centimeters. Right, how many centimeters is 16/100ths of a meter? Pause the video, see if you can work it out. Well done if you wrote 16 centimeters. And how many centimeters is 89/100ths of a meter? Pause the video and write your answer down. Well done if you wrote 89 centimeters. Okay, so that is an introduction to hundredths. And what we're going to be doing today is counting on and back in hundredths. So I've got some sequences here, and I'd like you to have a go at completing those sequences. So again, I suggest you have a look at them and then pause the video and try and just get the next number in the sequence. Right, have you had a try at that? In the first example, we had 200ths, 300ths, 400ths, 500ths, 600ths. So can you see the pattern? Hopefully you realise that the next one you would have needed to write was 700ths. And if we'd carried on, it would be 800ths, 900ths. Okay, just going up 1 more hundredth each time. Right, let's look at the next one. We had 2500ths, 2600ths, 2700ths, 2800ths, 2900ths. So hopefully you worked out that the next one was 3000ths. And if we were to carry on, we would go 3100ths and 3200ths and so on. Okay, so it's quite straightforward, isn't it? Hopefully you'll be thinking, oh, I can do this. And the last example, 7800ths, 79, 80, 81 hundredths, 82 hundredths. And so the next one is going to be, I'll put it up here, 83 hundredths. And the next one will be 84 hundredths and 85 hundredths. Okay. So what I would like you to do. In the folder for today's activity, there is an activity that says all groups. And I would like you to just look up, and you don't need to print it all off. You can just have it on the screen in front of you, the work for your group. The activity is all on one sheet, but they're in, we often use these. There are some stars at the top of the sheet or at the bottom. And for circles, I want you to do the 1-star activity. Squares and pentagons, I'd like you to try the 2-star activity, and hexagons, try the 3-star activity. You can write your answers straight into your book. You do not need to print the sheet off. Once you have done that, there is an extension task for each group, and that is also in the folder. And you may want to print that off so you've got that to look at. If you run out of time and you just get the first activity done, that is absolutely fine as well, okay? But hopefully you will get the idea when we're counting on, okay, in hundredths, the denominator stays as hundredths, and it's the top number, the numerator, that goes up by 1 or down by 1 each time. So I hope that all makes sense. I hope you have lots of success doing your work today. Just before we finish, one more problem for you. You will need to get out some matchsticks, which you will need to ask permission from parents to do. But it says, can you make this equation true by moving only one of those matchsticks? You can see each line is a matchstick. So in order to do this, you'll have to work, set that out using matchsticks. And I want you to move one matchstick to make this true. And I'll tell you now, there are two possible solutions. Okay, have a great day, everybody. As I say, you're doing brilliantly, so keep up the hard work, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. See you soon, guys. Bye.